Some more information has come out that has some strong suggestions for Sasha Banks' future, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with Logan Paul, John Cena, and more. Let's start things off with everything Sasha Banks related. The 6-month anniversary of Sasha and Naomi's walkout recently passed, officially marking half of a year since Sasha and Naomi's last WWE appearance. As everyone is well aware of by now, the last 6 months have been full of back and forth reports regarding Sasha Banks and Naomi. One week was that their return was imminent, then the other week was that they're never coming back, and then the following week was that their returns were still on. So it was just this constant, reoccurring cycle of those same few reports. And understandably, some fans just started losing interest and grew so tired of all the constant repeating reports. But what is factual is that Sasha Banks has been posting tons of content of herself training in the wrestling ring, implying that the idea that she's not retired from wrestling and could be back in the ring soon. With the recent change of management, with Vince McMahon no longer being in charge and Triple H running the show, fans thought that Sasha's return to WWE was a sure thing. Sasha was one of the major stars during Triple H's time in NXT, so they've worked closely with each other before and had a lot of success together in the past. But it looks like even the change of management hasn't really changed anything here because they're still gone. The other report that recently came out that once again is making it look like Sasha's in fact done with WWE was the news about some trademarks that Sasha has filed for. Sasha Banks' company, Soulnado, recently filed for the trademarks to the following terms: Mercedes Mone, Money Talks, Bake Money, Statement Maker. The trademark filings claim that these trademarks include the rights to use the terms on jewelry, stickers, posters, all clothing merchandise, action figures, for the use of live entertainment in wrestling and appearances by a professional wrestler. On top of all the trademark news coming out, Sasha Banks took to Twitter with another cryptic message of just tweeting out, "Thank you." Some fans understood that tweet as her official goodbye to the Sasha Banks name and her days in WWE. It's hard to tell. So now, more than ever, it looks like Sasha is in fact coming back to the ring in 2023, but just not a WWE ring. Mercedes Mone appears to be her new ring name, and the rest of the trademarks appear to be catchphrases, nicknames, and potential new names for her signature moves. So for anyone that was on the edge of their seat for a Sasha Banks WWE return, it appears like this recent news right here makes it look like things are actually leaning to the other side of her still being done with WWE after all. But on the bright side, the latest news for Naomi's side was that Naomi was allegedly still in negotiations with WWE about a new deal. A solo WWE return for Naomi appears to be on the table still and does make sense. She has her whole family there, from her husband to her brother-in-law and more. If Naomi and WWE reach that deal, then you know she definitely won't pass up the opportunity to travel and fully be on the road again with Jimmy Uso. And like we mentioned before several times, there's a lot of ways for Naomi to be brought back to WWE. She could come back and instantly have ties to the Bloodline. Maybe it was Jimmy Uso within the storyline who put in the word to Roman and Heyman about trying to get Naomi back. Maybe as a token of Roman's appreciation for Jimmy's recent work and dedication, he goes out and does pull a few strings in order to get Naomi to return. And there's another new member of the Bloodline right there. Right when you thought there was no one left to add to the group, Naomi comes in. And it's like everyone has been saying for years with this theory. Maybe it's Roman's guidance and influence that makes Naomi an extremely dominant force and helps her get right back on track to the Smackdown Women's title. And if Naomi brings that title back to the Bloodline, you can assume that Roman will be very pleased with her addition to the group. So that's where everything stands right now for Sasha Banks and Naomi. Sasha definitely seems like she's more unlikely to return to WWE, but Naomi's return still seems likely at this time. But of course, no one really has a clue about what's going on here anymore. So only time will tell what goes down here with the former women's tag team champions. Logan Paul has come a long way since making his official WWE debut back in the Thunderdome days. Back then, Logan Paul was simply being used as a regular celebrity appearance. WrestleMania's origins was all about celebrity crossovers with WWE, so that's what his initial role was. Logan Paul appeared at WrestleMania 37 as a simple ringside guest for Sami Zayn. He took a stunner from Kevin Owens, and that was it for his WrestleMania 37 role. But then, like we saw in 2022, Logan Paul returned to WWE around WrestleMania 38 season and secured another WrestleMania role. But this time, he had an official match. It was Logan Paul and The Miz taking on the Mysterios. That match ended with The Miz turning on Logan Paul, which was set up for Logan Paul versus The Miz at SummerSlam. Then Logan Paul faced off against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel with another great performance. Some fans are already labeling Logan Paul as the greatest celebrity wrestler WWE has ever seen. And the other big difference between Logan Paul and the other celebrity wrestlers is that Logan is signed to an actual WWE contract. He's an actual superstar, and he wants to wrestle as much as possible. The only big issue right now is that he unfortunately blew his entire knee out at Crown Jewel. But Logan Paul is already sending texts to Triple H about who he wants to face next in WWE. Logan Paul had this to say during his Impulsive podcast, quote, "After the Crown Jewel event, John Cena posted about me on his Instagram. And then I saw an article saying he's looking for an opponent at WrestleMania. I mean, truthfully, I think me versus John Cena would break the internet. I texted Triple H right away. Do you want to break the internet again? That's a dream matchup. At WrestleMania, in LA, on my birthday. Triple H, throw me a bone. Give me a birthday present. Let me take out John Cena, and that'd be crazy." End quote. Logan Paul went on to say that he'll continue to make the most out of his matches, and how he'll continue to keep filling out the seats and keeping eyes glued to the television sets. What Logan Paul was talking about is true. John Cena is rumored to be making his WrestleMania return in 2023, but his opponent is still unknown. Some fans think Austin Theory is still on the table as a possible option for John Cena. Some fans think Stone Cold Steve Austin versus John Cena would be another good option. And now, Logan Paul is throwing his name into the mix. So regardless of who that opponent turns out to be for John Cena, it should be a huge match either way. It will also technically be John Cena's first WrestleMania match in front of a crowd since WrestleMania 34. So it's been a while. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Logan Paul? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.